Welcome back to another episode of Dyson Sphere Program. We did a titanium build on another planet in our last episode and fixed a few of my mistakes on the red jello build. I fixed all that and I finished up that titanium build that was up there. I ran out of belts, finished that up. And I brought titanium down to the planet. That just was running back and forth from the planet, and I figured I'd just get that done because who wants to just see me fly back and forth from planet to planet? On this episode, I'd like to expand our supply depot here, and I want to start off with. Oh, I'm still in fast mode here. Let me go back to normal. I want to expand and get our level 2 belts, which I can't really do very well right now because I'm gonna have to hand bring things over because we have no way to bring them over here yet, even though we have that build done. So but I'll get this build going and have things ready for it anyway. I think I'm just gonna put a little storage box to the side for now, and I can maneuver stuff around when we get the supply depots and or logistic stations and stuff like that. I can go there because I know there's going to be other things that are going to take these turbines as well that I'm going to put in this box. So this will put 2 Mach 2 belts. I'll limit this to 6. And there we go. And let's get our stuff fixed. And I'm going to start upgrading. I'm going to grab these and let them start building. I'm going to upgrade a couple of things as well. To Mach 2 sorters, at least it'll just start grabbing things a lot faster. Let's see, we need to take, half thinking about just taking that out, but that's input, and an output, and we'll quickly fly over and get those. Problem is they're halfway around the planet, so it kind of it's gonna be hard for them to come over. Yeah, they're up here. Let's see. Here we come. Problem was that's the only place I could grab copper and iron out of the same spot. So how much inventory do we got? Not a lot, but I'll grab everything I can. Now let's head back, and I'll throw it in the box, and I'll start making them. And then periodically, if I remember whatever, I'll throw them in there because I'd really like to get Mach 2s going. It'll really make things go a lot quicker, and all the builds that we have built are for Mach 2s, so that'll be very beneficial. Okay, let's throw all those in there. And boom, there's belts going. Okay, let's I'm gonna quickly just upgrade all the sorters. Let's get that off and that off, and going up 1 level, and we'll do a spray pattern here, and we'll hit the plus sign and get that. Uh-oh. I might have to work on power, adding more power. Okay, all those are taken care of. And now let's go down our line here and Such a nice feature. Alright, got them upgraded. Okay, let's go check out on power, because if we don't have power sorted, we're in trouble. Fuel, why don't they have fuel? Because we really need those Mach 2 belts. And what is not going here? Well, I can tell you, we'll upgrade these as well, because that will definitely help this all out. Okay, get that all upgraded. And our big problem is just getting the Mach 2 belts down here. This wasn't filling the belt. And part of the problem was probably because I didn't have this connected there. So that was some of the problem there. And because that was that outside belt, and that's why this side doesn't have any. And we really, this will be the first thing we need to upgrade. Yeah, we're really hurting with power. Really want to get that thing operated, but we got to deal with this. This is definitely a problem we're gonna have to definitely solve here. That is a terrible spot for an oil. Is that stone? Shoot, that's stone. I thought that was coal. I was hoping we could get interplanetary logistics up, and then I could just tap these and fly them over. Oh, jeez. Okay, they're starting to fill in a little bit better, but I have a feeling these two machines are going to really fire up. Because we really need to get those Mach 2s. Let's see where we're at with them. Grab them all, and we have 267. Okay, just because of I gotta get stuff going for this video, I gotta turn on fast speed for this so that we can start getting this upgraded. And right now I just want to upgrade the outbounds. So if we... Oh, they're starting to fill in now. Now that they've filled our buffers. But we need a lot of power. Don't know how far that got me. Oh, it didn't... Oh, I was hitting control. I'm like, how come that didn't upgrade? I hit control and not shift. So, 200 belts, or 267 belts, I don't think is going to get us all the way around. Oh, it did. So we got that side upgraded. Now we can add more now because, see, that belt just filled right in. That's enough to do that. Excellent. The big problem we have is the inputs now are going to be slow if we don't speed them up. Because see, they're not, it's not at 100%. It's only doing the first 6. So it's going to start not keeping up with the belt, though. It's doing pretty good right now. Because these other ones are helping out a little bit. So let's do... That's not going to do all the way. That gets us most of the way. It won't let me do it. Okay, let's go back to planetary and go back to our belts here and here. 400, that's at least I have that speed for when we're doing videos. Okay, we'll speed that up, that up, that up, that up. Then we need to... Okay, we're out of belts. Can I upgrade at least that one there? Once when these stop sending out their buffers, this will start moving down the line a little bit more. We only need a few more belts, so there's probably enough made now again to finish that up. We just got to hit the miners, the small little pieces on the miners here. And I may have to load balance these two in or something, maybe at some point. Yeah, as you can see, this one started opening up. That one started opening up, so they're gonna start working their way as they fill. Okay, so let's land, and we can. I think we can put 3 more down probably. Let's copy that. I'll copy the belts and everything too. I don't have a problem with that. Use now, and that want to go so far away, won't let me go any closer than that. I'm standing there, maybe. Huh? I'm gonna try that again because that was kind of a little bit weird. Start down here and that's better. It's really weird that it did that. 1, 2, and 3. It should be able to feed all these, and I did see some yellow belts here that didn't get upgraded. Oh, that whole piece did not get upgraded. And then of course we got little dinky pieces here. Should have just deleted them, it'll probably be easier. Okay, do belts, and we'll extend these out. I gotta go to each one of them, I guess. That's fine. Okay, trying to make this a quick. So we got power going a lot better. Really needed to upgrade that. Goes up to Mach 2s. I don't think it was maybe the inputs that I had to do to Mach 2s. I think it was just the outputs, but maybe I set these up for. I mean, these boxes are full, or you know, these two boxes are full, and it's just churning through. But see, we are starting to come down a little bit lower, needing to fill up every once in a while. So it's funny. It looks like that. Not all these belts upgraded. That is what's happening. Okay. There we go. Same thing here. Something's... That's all the way done. That's all the way done. That's all the way. That's all the way. That's all the way. That's all the way. Okay. Oh. Enough of that. Let's get back over to our supply depot build. That was 17 minutes out of our time there, probably 15 for that there. Let's go back to slow mode, or normal mode, I guess is a better way to say that. So we are going to extend this out, and first I'm going to have to do a little bit of work. And we need some soil pile. I'll grab some of that. Okay. What I do, I might paint this a different color, like green or something, so we can see it easier when we're coming in and all that kind of stuff, just to distinguish some space. I'm just kind of grabbing some soil pile real quick. It's always a problem. 110 is going to last like 3 minutes. Not even. Okay. Why are these not... Okay, that's not set up. That's why they're not being built. So we need to bring in iron. That's already being brought in. Glass and circuit boards. I never use these. I gotta start though. I gotta start using them. Okay, now we got our space. Fun. Let's get back down here a little bit. So we're gonna kind of start there. 2, 3. And I don't think we're going quite that far, but okay, let me grab my list real quick so I can remember what we need to do. We ended with solar panels. Next is the geothermals, which we'll have to bring this stuff in when we get that built. So we're nowhere near there yet. And then this will be stackers, and then that's going to end the am I missing the stackers? Did I not research that? I might have missed the research of that. Oh, that's a yellow build. Okay. So that'll be stackers. And then that's the last thing that's going to take the steel. So, um, I think that's it for processors too. I didn't even realize that was there. Okay, so we need to do a splitter and go that type and right there. I can go in there and then way back here we need to grab iron, go up one and bring that in. And then I probably should have done the output first. It's going to probably want to put steel out first. So we'll have to clean that line. So our output is going to be filtered to iron ingot. And you can't do that until you have a output belt. So let's grab that off the belt. And now that's clean. And we can carry that on down. Oh. So what is after logistic spots? Which that is in items. And there they are there. So processors continue down, and we need these for them too, which I wish we could have a closer build for that. So I'll grab this line and bring that down, and I believe processors are going to continue down to this station too. I think that these the toppers, yep, they do. Okay. So that's the toppers, and we will bring that down to here. And actually, that's all we're going to need. The rest is going to be built in other stuff. So went a little bit crazy far for that. For right now, I'll just kill that here. So for down here, these are the stackers. Let's go see what that's gonna take to build. Okay. So the only thing we're gonna have to bring down for the stackers are the gears. And then these take nothing else from the line except plasma. Plasma exciters. And what I'll do is have a thing here I can set them up to just fly them down. So the only thing I need to bring down here now is the gears, and they are sitting right here. So we can grab that, and I'm gonna build or scooch over one. I think I'm gonna scooch over one right here just to kind of keep things a little clean. Raise the level, hit shift so it doesn't want to connect, and then I'll come down a row here. Until we get to right here, hit shift again, and then I'll go down one, and gears, that was the only thing that needed gears. Okay. So, the new stuff we added. Let's go over here. Oh, and I need to get copper down the line too a little bit. I don't think I can sneak underneath that, so I'll have to bring copper to here. Okay. Let's connect this up. We need steel from the beginning there. We need copper. And we need... Oh, no, gears are further... for here. Okay. So actually I could have done that a little bit nicer, but that's okay. Yeah, the gears are gonna go to here. That's right. Okay, and then that needs... Let's scooch that back one. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this a little different because I need to get that copper closer. So I want that to dip in there so that I can put boxes here. So we can dump that into here. We can bring that up a higher level to here and then go down to here. Then we can rehook the copper back up. Then we're going to need 2 storage boxes. I have to dip that in just even a little bit closer. I can get rid of that, and I can get that one closer. I'm gonna need it to sneak a container in there. So now I can get a container tight here and here, and that'll pull that in there with no problem. And okay. So that can go in there, and then that one can go in there. And that'll supply that. Once when I get the recipe for that, I'll hook that up. It will just be easier. So these I need iron and processors, and then a storage box. Thinking and belt them there, and that'll just save some drone stuff. If I put a merger here, splitter here, I can pull that out there, grab that into there, and that can go to here, and this can go up a level. And just for ease of use, I can actually go down. Let me it should be able to build over that, and it'll do a nice bridge for me. And then I can kind of come up to here. And then sneak that in here. Because I believe these take the same recipe. No, that's what takes the plasma, yeah. So technically I don't need that there. I can continue this past here. And they take just that, so I can bring this like so. Bring them there. That'll save me just a drone flying over, and everything's here to start building these at least. Just our drone bots, I'll have to fly back and forth a little bit to get those going. So let's do our input here, and then I need processors. I need to move this belt one more, and grab that there. Okay, that's done. This one just needs to have a storage box. Put in like, okay, that's interesting. There. And that will be an input for that. Okay. So that's, everything's all connected up. Let's get power. And you can start making them. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, now let's get some storage boxes put in here. No storage box for that. Boy, that's a terrible spot for that. Okay, we will just copy that and throw that there. Throw that there. There, and throw that there. Make sure that these are, ooh, yeah, they're set for a lot. 1 stack is plenty for that. And I'll do 2 stacks for that. It's gonna be my stackers. 1 stack will be fine there. And there's my powers for lava thermal power plants, and that'll be good for that. Okay. That is set up there. We'll be making these, which is fantastic. Let me get rid of some of this junk I don't need in here. Okay. Oh, and I picked up, I didn't mention that earlier, I picked up the hydrogen fuel rods, and that's what we're using for power right now. Burning a lot better. Let's throw them in there and we'll pick some of them up on our way over. See, that's full already, and I'll make a couple trips back and forth because I want to have that churning away until we can get it kind of going on its own. And once when we upgrade our logistics bots, that'll be going. What am I coming over for? Oh yeah, that's way over. Kind of forget where things are. And then once we get on other planets, it all changes. All the memories change. Alright, let's grab everything we can. 1,800 of them, very nice. And we'll get those bots going, and then we'll set up the logistics while the bots and stuff are going. Those logistics stations should be fine. I just want to go over and get some more mech fuel and fill up one more time with the turbines, just so I can stack these boxes full and I won't have to worry about them for a while. And I go in there. So one more should fill both of these boxes and I won't have to play with these for a while. But I want to pick up some more hydrogen fuel cells, and they're over here. And I'll just show you while I'm here. Here's all the titanium I brought over, because we'll use it not just for this little build. We'll use it for a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So we just filled up, and then we need to continue on. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. I spun myself around and didn't remember that. So we're 36 minutes, so we'll get this done and we'll get those little bots started going and call it an episode there. That's it. Oops. And let's get flown back over. And all the research, I did all the research off camera, just got it done while I was going back and forth from the planet. I gotta say, that's the closest I've ever been planet-wise to my starting planet. It's kind of crazy. Okay, we'll fill this one up, because that needs it more. Well, I'll do some more trips when I'm off stream, just to get those boxes chock full. Okay, let's head down here and then we can start figuring this out for where we're gonna need some logistic stuff. One more, and I think that's actually all we need for everything to go. And there we go. Right. I'm going to start down at the other end. And I want to set this only one, and the reason I'm doing that is because when I get these logistics stations set up, I don't want them to fill this, because this is going to change. This is just a temporary thing so we can get some Mach 2s going. So I only want them to bring and fill 100 at a time in here. Or do I want 200? No, they don't take them that heavy. It's only it only needs 1 a second, so that's 100 seconds, and a drone bots can deal with that. Okay. So we'll get the errors in transportation. Okay, gonna need one on here to take stuff out of my inventory as I'm upgrading. I don't want to accumulate these or these. I want those to go back into storage, and I need that and that to go into my storage. We still need these, 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 these. I'm just grabbing the crucial stuff. So let me start with that, because you only have we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots for drones to put stuff in and out. Now you can change these to fit your needs, so technically we should probably just set up everything with the toppers on them, so that we can just call to action them anytime we want. Did any of these get built? Yes, 110. We want to do that so we can kind of keep track of where we're setting up. Okay, So how this works, arrow, we'll drop them in, and it fills it right up, 10, and it's what we want and everything. So provide and collect from Icarus, so that's going to be coming back and forth to me. These belts I don't want to provide, I just want them to pick up, so you can toggle, provide, or collect. Okay, you don't want all types. If checked, this distributor will collect all types of items from Icarus and stop to distribute items. So, okay, so I think that will just empty your inventory maybe, which I don't know, could be helpful. And we do not want to distribute these to any other place. We just want to take them out of our inventory and put them in. Now, whoops. See, you got to click down a little bit lower because it's now on top. So we have it set to only have this many, but that's for these machines. These logistic spots will fill this space in. So it's really neat. Now, how do I set that up on here? I click the space where I want it. Go to buildings. We'll go to the sorter that we're talking about. And do not provide, collect all. But I want to keep at least 100 in my inventory, because there might be some places where I need to have them, so I only want just a few. The 100 is the least that I can have in. And there they come. They're taking them out, and you see they change color to the color of the item, and you see the inventory going down. And they'll stop, and that leaves me 100 in my inventory. So they'll come whenever I'm in their area of influence. They'll come and automatically take these out of my inventory for me, and I don't have to bother with them anymore. It's awesome. This is such a awesome thing that they put in here. Love it. All right, now let's set up this one. This one we want to provide to Icarus. And we're not going to worry about distributing to any others, and we'll fill the drones up. And we'll come over here, and we'll select this item, and we want to provide, I want 6. They stack up to 300. So 14, 1800. So I don't want them to collect these at all, and I want at least 1800 in my inventory. So after I click off of that, here they come with now green, and they're filling me up. Oh, these are the wrong things. I do not want this many. I was thinking belts. This, I only want to have 400. And I want them to collect the rest right now because I don't want all these in my inventory. So now they should come take them out. Right. Oh, I just remembered why. So when we set this up, remember I said only provide to Icarus, not go back and forth. suppose you can keep provide and collect on there so that if you do have mistakes like I have, or you deleted a bunch of stuff and you have extras now in your inventory, so it might be worthwhile actually setting this up to provide and collect so it keeps your inventory nice and tidy. Okay, now onto the belts. That's where I screwed up. So we want to set up this belt one first, and we definitely want to collect, not provide at all. Don't want these anymore. 10. See, we're running out of space real quick. I'll save one thing. Hopefully I have enough that I can do this. And I want you to collect them all and come to town. Okay, we'll set this one up. I'm gonna leave that for right now. It makes, now that that just happened to me, that makes a little bit more sense to just keep them and let them go, and you can set that to what you want here. So we'll do that. Come in here and belts, and we want to have 1,800 of these at a minimum. And once when we upgrade, we'll get more inventory slots. So they're right here. So let me go out and get rid of this stuff, and you can see these guys in action. So wherever you go, they kind of follow you and just go as long as you're in their area of influence. And you can do that with this stuff too. So it's a nice little transportation thing. So provide and collect, because once when we start upgrading, throw 10 in there. A lot of this stuff we're going to be putting in and taking out because it's just a pain. These stack to 50, so we'll do 100 of those. See, it's pretty easy to set these up. It's really not that difficult. It looks more complicated than it is. It took a little while to learn this because, you know, you have to do this with this, and so it takes just a little finesse to do. These stack to 50 as well, so we'll bring in 100 of those. And there they come. So now our inventory is starting to kind of fill up and be nice and tidy. So I'm going to pop tops on all of the stuff, including those engines, or motors, so that we can those will become part of the build as well. And then I will get drones in all of these. I won't do that one. And this is the next one I want to set up. I want to get these two kind of in there, which is going to be hard because we're full already. But these did their job. They brought them into me. I'd like to keep kind of more than this, but what are you going to do, right? You know, we can get rid of like this because we're not upgrading at the moment. So like we could actually get rid of that one, and we'll be doing a lot of upgrades to at least that by itself. But I want to keep our little drones. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I clicked over there. We want to keep our little drones here and keep me with 100. I think that's how they stack. Nope, I think they stack up higher than that. But keeping 100, I'm happy with that. And we need to set this up with some drones. And now they're gonna fill me up to 100, which now looking at that doesn't seem like a lot, but that lets me set up 10 machines. Stack up to 500. They only stacked at 200. So I want to just do, so I only do one stack, and we'll let them take. And there. Now come back and take them out of me. And I'll get rid of that one and that one. Get the drones in there. And I want to set these. I want to kind of have these so I don't have to keep on coming back. And I think they stack. I should probably check that first. Stack to 50. So might as well keep me alive at 50. And there they go. Okay, now it doesn't matter where I am. If there's not enough, they're making them, they'll bring them to me. Now I want to get all these set up. Oh yeah, we got some stuffs over here too. We need to put some of these toppers on. And in a minute, I'll be able to show you logistics, because we need to bring the power poles over here. So, distribute to other distributors. I don't want these coming to me out of this box. So now we're going to deal with distributing to other distributors. We don't want to provide. We want to request, because we want them to come over here. I just put drones in everything here. It's kind of ridiculous to waste the drones on that, but they're pretty easy to make. And you always have a ton of them, so it's really not that big of a deal. So they're going to be requesting, and then we can run over, don't need that up in, to our power poles. Get rid of that. Actually, we want to keep that. So this we can send to us, or we can provide to another distributor. And it's weird that it says 0 routes available, because we put in a request over there. See, and they just constantly bring stuff to me. Requests from other distributors. Oh, okay, let me close out of that. So you gotta do your filter. You can do this guest filter, and it's the only one set up. I'm surprised it doesn't bring it up. You can select it, and now there they go. And they're probably gonna, I was gonna say split it and bring stuff over. This box I do not want. I only want one. We got to change that to all these boxes, or else they will fill them right up. And we don't want to do that. We can put stuff in there and all that. But when you have it on as a requester, it will only fill this one spot. It will not fill the whole box. But when you have stuff coming out of your inventory and back in, it will fill these spots. Okay? So they built that in there really, really nice for us. Set that to one, please. And now we're running like a normal time. So I think they turn red when they're requesters. Oh no, they turn red when they're over. So they do tend to go over a little bit. So like there's 106 in there. Okay. And rather than flying back, they keep them. And what is holding on to that 6 is a drone is holding on to that, and because there's no space in the inventory to do that, to spit it out. So they don't kind of fly it back to here. They just take it, and if there's extra, they hold on to it. That's what the red is. Not a big deal. It'll just flow through when it opens up. So that's the gist of that. I'll go through and I will set all these up. You don't need to see me do all that work. It's all the same old Samo. And so we'll call the episode here. We got the supply depot upgraded, and take a little screenshot of that niceness right there. And we'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Later.